Nice, John.
What we gotta do put on for the community? I'm on that. Nah. You're not gonna keep doing that.
Good D.
Oh my God.
Rip City, it's time to meet the starting five of your Portland Trailblazers. Head guard, standing 6'5", number 21, Alex Caruso. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 3, Keldon Johnson.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge, now Golden State's starting five. They've got Mitchell. Turner is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Ingram in at the three. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Duren in at the five, down low. And here we are, Brent, right around the midway point of the season. When you play, did you ever hit a rookie wall?
I really didn't, Kevin, but it all depends on the minutes that you're playing. If you're coming off the bench for 15 or 20, you probably don't get in that position. But if you are a full-time starter as a rookie and you have that opportunity, man, that schedule, that can mount up on you.
Gordon, the pass to Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Cunningham passes to Turner. Now, here's Mitchell. No good on the triple. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade, just really confident getting into that J.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Turner.
Yeah, it's better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Cunningham outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The pass to Caruso. Here's Gordon. Warriors with the rebound. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
We're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk about how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
That free throw, no good.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big things.
He hits the second from the line. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And that one is good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
For three, Ingram, and he's good on the three ball. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Trailblazers third.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
And Duran slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
Here's Caruso. Shots good by Duran.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Turner. Cunningham looking it over. Portis can't get it to go.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Caruso, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Warriors. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
The Warriors making a switch here. Harrell's checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. And it's sent back by Turner.
And a rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham gets the bucket. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Duran. And here is Johnson. 9 points last game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Ingram outside. 1:25 left here in the first quarter. Here's the three-point line. It's Mitchell. No good from the wing. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Caruso looking for an opening. Duran can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Warriors leading by 4. Cunningham kicks to Mitchell. Stripped away. Caruso up top, covered by Mitchell. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for one, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
These strides that SGA has made in the past couple seasons has a lot to do with the kid's work ethic.
Caruso against Mitchell. Shoots over Caruso. Beat the quad. Count it. He got it.
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Gordon out there with Durham. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Myles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's see some of the numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Passes it to Durant. Kicks it to Johnson. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Johnson's got 6 points.
Just another facet to Keldon's game. I feel like his ceiling just keeps rising.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Iguodala dishes to Mitchell. Turner passes to Ingram. Shoots. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Landale's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. Gordon finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Landale. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 14 feet away. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, you got to honor Wall from there, showing how effective he can be from that spot on the floor.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Landale pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 12-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Ball passes to Mitchell. Here's Iguodala. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Iguodala, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Aldama. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Aldama's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wall against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wall, no luck. For Portland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. They get it again. Gordon nails the baby hook. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Iguodala against Gordon. Outside, Wall. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And the Warriors making a change here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Portis comes in for Andre Iguodala. Kennard, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for John Wall. Here's Jaquez, defended by Portis.
2 minutes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Aldama finds Portis. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Warriors leading by 6. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Snatched up. Harrell kicks to Portis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal.
No stopping Bobby P. That time powers through to the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Duran's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Ingram, he's checked in for Santi Aldama.
Physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
And it's Ingram missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Outside Portis. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Cunningham for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get back.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. It was all Cade Cunningham in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
I have to applaud their offensive.
And And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Turner. Portis is out there with Ingram. And it's Mitchell, and it's Cunningham in at the one spot. And stolen by Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Johnson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Golden State's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 17 now.
Constant contact from Cade Cunningham is going to happen on the inside, and he doesn't seem to mind it.
That's good, and the Warrior leads cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Gordon.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ingram outside. Back to Cunningham. Poked away. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duran. Johnson kicks to Caruso. He takes it in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
A priority for Johnson continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch, like there.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. On pass to Gordon. Great communication on the alley-oop. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Turner dishes to Ingram. Cunningham passes to Turner. 4 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Portland. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Cunningham passes to Ingram, and here is Turner. Back to Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
This level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for two.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duren. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots over Ingram. Rejected by Ingram.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
And then Cunningham with the dunk. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander for the Trailblazers. Highsmith is checked in, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Warriors, Harrell, he's checked in for Portis. Luke Kennard comes in for Donovan Mitchell, and John Wall subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Ingram. Latre.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Wall passes to Turner. Wall against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wall. Here we go now. And the basket is good. Turner's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Wall with the bounce pass. Kennard for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Pass to Kennard. Here's Harrell. Hasn't made one yet. There's the feed to Turner. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Missed inside. For the tie. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Duren. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 shot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
fading away. He buries that one in traffic. Takes great body control to make that one go.
Ingram outside. From 13, score the basket is 8. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He can be the screener, and then he can roll, or he can score off it. Nice option.
Duren, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Here's Duren, and Duren slams it in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Basket counts. The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Cunningham outside. He feeds it to Turner. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell against Caruso. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Hayes is checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Warriors also making a change. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Caruso, the pass to Hayes, and there it is for him.
Yeah, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Passes to Mitchell. Back to Cunningham. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Portis finds Ingram. Golden State moving the ball around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Golden State. Feeds it to Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
for three. Mitchell, another three for Golden State.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now, here's Durant. He's defended by Hill. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Warriors with the rebound. Turner's got his sixth rebound on the night. Down low. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Assist from
Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Ingram stepping up and sensing the moment.
To the paint, here's Mitchell. That's tipped. To the inside, Caruso. And that one is stuffed right through.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Shooting for Golden State. Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
3 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
To the middle, here's Durant. Good work defensively by Turner.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Ingram outside. Here's Mitchell. It's in!
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gordon. The 10-footer. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, man. Look at Aaron Gordon proving he can step up and be the man.
Here's Mitchell. It counts.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
For your Blazer dancer.
Here's Durant. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Good. And now they trail by just 4. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the Warriors, Brandon Ingram.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Connects from downtown.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Warriors, Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
For three, Gordon nails the triple.
That's good defense, but better offense coming at the hands of Aaron Gordon.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Blazer dancer.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Alex Caruso, 5th personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting to Golden State. Donovan Mitchell at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.